Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good start to their week. This is a update, not necessarily a training document, but just a couple of notes and an update for things that are changing. Yes, we're changing a couple things again, I know. If everybody could just hang tight with all these changes that are going on, it's kind of a collaborative effort. I know that change is hard, but as we change things, sometimes we'll go through and realize, hey, this is working, but it could work a little bit better this way. So we're tweaking things as we go along. This is a pretty simple change for the folder system that we're having in the new Citrix Cloud. So it shouldn't be too big of a change. It shouldn't rock the boat too much, but I did want to get this out so you guys could understand what's changed and why it's changed. Once again, I know that all this is really frustrating and a lot of you are having trouble keeping up. Please just once again stay with us. It's going to seem initially like more work, more training, but once we get through the initial training process, some of our old processes are going to go away. You're not going to have as much reporting to do. So hang with us through this. We hear your frustration, and this will be going somewhere to make it easier. So as far as the folder itself, for those of you who've gone over to the new Citrix Cloud, which is almost everyone, if you haven't gone over yet, this won't apply to you until we get you switched over, which we plan to by the end of the week. So for those of you who are still on the F drive, hopefully by the end of the week we'll get you switched over and you will start using this folder system immediately. So when you go to your folders, your property folders, it's going to have just one, your property obviously. I have access to everybody's, of course. But when you click on your shared with me, there we go, shared with me property folders, it's going to have your property, but there's going to be a new folder called training and resources. When you open that up, this is where your Eagle training is going to be from now on. We're moving it from your actual property folder to here. Why are we doing that? Partly for Megan and I's sanity. As we go through the training docs and we issue it out, it's a collaborative effort. You guys have stated to us, hey, you know, this is wrong, or hey, this needs to be changed a little bit, or maybe there's even just a typo or something. We need to be able to update all of those training documents, and what we were having to do before is go into every single properties folder and upload the new document. That takes up so much time, and unfortunately with everything that Megan and I have going on, it is just not feasible to go in and update every single properties folder every time we want to change something. So now every one of you has access to this same exact folder. So that way, if I need to change something, all I have to do is go in and change it once, and it's there for everybody. And it's not just for Megan and I's sanity, but also to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. You know, when we're going into every single property folder, there's a chance that I might miss somebody accidentally. So if I miss, let's say, one of the Jefferson House that I have up in Carlsbad, you know, Debbie or Linda may not get the new form, and then they don't know what's going on. And I don't want that to happen. So this is going to make sure that we're all on the same page. Excuse me. All of your trainings in here, you've got your AA training with the form inside of there, Avid training, move-in training is the big one that we just went over. It has all 4 of the documents here. They're all updated with the suggestions and comments that you guys made, so those have been added in there. We also have the move-in documents, the application documents. We're going to keep adding stuff in here. Megan is working on a new form to replace one of the old forms, so that's going to go into there. So all of your information is all in one spot, renewal process. We are also going to start putting links to our YouTube videos. So for instance, on this one that you can see right here for the accounting adjustments, there is a YouTube video that all you have to do is click this link now. So that way you don't have to worry about trying to search anywhere on the YouTube channel. You can just go to your accounting document or accounting adjustments document, click this. We'll be adding these for every video that we make when it comes to correlating with the actual document. So that makes it a little easier for you guys to pull up. What has changed also, your property folder, I'm going to use Alabama as an example. it still has the Eagle Training folder, but now it's Eagle Training Personal. You are still the only one, aside from Megan and I, who have access to this folder. So if you want to put anything in here that you don't want anyone else to see, that you're working on for training, you can load it up in here. Also, this is where your folder for quizzes is going to go. So any quiz that we send out, you're going to upload it in here. So Tammy has her Eagle Training quiz from September 30th when we sent those out, and that she did and uploaded in there, because obviously we don't want you to put that in the main file. We don't want everyone seeing your quizzes. So once again, you can use this folder for whatever you like in regards to training. If you want to, print something out, make notations that help you out a little bit better, and upload it in here for your own information, you're more than welcome to do that. But mainly it's going to be used for the training quizzes, because we of course want those to be private, so you're not sharing your quiz with everybody. Attached to the email that I sent out announcing this video, there is another training quiz. This is about guest cards, applications, and move-ins that we did on the WebEx. Please use all of your documents inside of that new folder. Guys, who are still on the F drive, of course your Eagle information is still in the spot where it was. But of course you're more than welcome to go ahead and use any of those documents to go ahead and fill out this quiz. Also, optionally, at the bottom, there's a couple of questions about the WebEx training. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? You don't have to fill that out if you don't want to, but it would definitely help Megan and I out as we are rolling all of this information out, and hopefully not stressing you guys out too much. So please have this filled out. You're welcome to print it out and write on it, or you can type on it if you like to and save the document. And you're just going to go ahead and go to your old Eagle Training, which is now your Eagle Training Personal folder, and upload it in here in your Eagle Training quizzes. Once again, thank you guys for bearing with us. This is just going to make it a lot easier, a lot more simplified, and it's going to avoid us making mistakes. In addition to that, because like I said a couple times in this quick WebEx, this is definitely a collaborative process. We're all trying to get to the same goal. I know Megan mentioned on the last WebEx we did, we're starting with the end goal in mind. We do have an end goal in mind, and that end goal is to get onto industry standards, which we'll be talking a little bit more about in the next few weeks, and at our big training in November that we're doing. We've got to make sure that we're all on the same page. So if you see anything in the document still when you're going through there that you just don't understand, so when you go into training and resources and you go to your documents, let's say you're doing a resident screening, and you're going through the PDF and you see something that's not quite right, if you see a typo or anything, please feel free to email me and let me know, and I will make sure it gets uploaded and changed, so that way we're all on the same page, especially since we're going to be printing these out pretty soon and getting to you in binders. We want to make sure that everything is good before it actually gets into print. If you have any questions, please let Megan and I know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys soon.